Alright guys, welcome to this video on Camstasia interface. I'm sure you must have downloaded and installed and have already launched your Camstasia through the guides on the previous video. So on this video, I'm going to be walking you through Camstasia interface so that we can at least get ourselves familiarized with the interface and how it works. So let me share my screen so that we'll proceed right away. Alright, so you can see this is my Camstasia interface as soon as I launched. You can see, so on the left here, you can see this is file. If you click on this file, you see other uh, menus like you can see new project. If I want to start a new project, this is what I click. Or maybe I have a project from a template. Maybe I downloaded a template, already have a template, I want to just use it as it. Or maybe I have my project already saved, I want to open it, this is it. Then let me start a new project. Let's see. You can see this, you can see we already have a new interface, and you can see this is our working environment, these are canvas, these are our editing panel, there's a name for it though. Yeah, video editor, professional video editors, we give it a name, but I will call it control panel for the sake of this basic level. You get, so uh that's that. You can see this is a new project I just opened. So uh here is, if you already have some project you worked on, you are going to see them here. If you want to save your video or your project for the first time, this is where you save it. Saving as a Camtasia project is different from exporting as a video. If you save as a project, it's only Camtasia app or software that will be able to open it. But if you export as a video, which you are going to be seeing this export option, you would be able to maybe play it in any of the exported versions. If you want to use, for instance, you can see my pointer, this is what I'm using currently, and you can see this hand. If I want to move the canvas, I want to move something here, that's here, you can see that's the function. If I want to crop, you can see that's the function. If I want to zoom, you can see this is how to zoom. But since you've not started, we'll be understanding these tools later, but I just want to walk us through the environment, the interface. You can see this file. If you want to save, for instance, you've already saved, you have a file saved and you're working on it. For every portion of your work or your project, you want to be continually saving, you want it to save so that it doesn't look like if your laptop goes down or off, you don't lose the recent editing you did. So you can subsequently edit after saving for the first time. You can be saving. Then if you want to save in a project freshly, this is what you use. But if you have saved already, you can be using these ones to save the new touchings. So that's the difference between save and save as. Then save project as template. If you want to save it as template so that you can visit it or share it, this is where you click. If you want to import a media, it could be a video, it could be a zip project, it could be a Google Drive file. For instance, if I want to import any video to this, now click on this media, then I'll be able to click on the video I want to import. So the video I want to import, I will come to maybe this place. If the video I want to import is here, I'll be able to click on the media, and well, it's not allowing me in file. Okay, what's wrong? It's not giving me access to videos. You can see, am I sure I had videos here? Supposed to have videos here. Wow, empty. Okay, I will do that later. But let's see. If I want to maybe install these videos here, you can see these are different videos. If I want to install in all the videos here, I'll click on this, I'll click on open, and the video will be imported to my medias here. So let's give a few minutes to see what happens. You can see it has been imported to our Camstasia. So we have the video here. Now if I want to bring it to my canvas, my working environment, I'll have to drag it. I'll have to click on it, like right click on it, drag it to this place. You can see here you can convert the entire project. Now you added a high frame rate video to your project. Do you want to change the editing frame rate to 60 frames per second, or keep project at 30 frame, or convert the entire? So you can see what's showing. So let's convert it to entire 60 and see what happens. You can see, okay, seems it's still. Can you see our video? Okay, now it has fit into our interface. Can you see? So if I play now, you can see there's a video. So if I want to work on this video now, I will have to first import it to this place before I will drag it here. So it is either I drag it here, or I double tap it, or I drag it down here. So this is a preview. This is where you see what you are working on, so that you'll be able to edit effectively. But here is where you do the normal editing on. So here is just to preview what you're working on. So let me click on this tool so that you can see I'm able to drag it. Can you see? For cropping, I can be able to crop it. I can be able to crop this part out if I want. That's the functionality of the cropping. If I want to zoom, you can see 25%. Can you see? 100%. Can you see? For instance, you want a portion where you want to view something, you can do it that way and see. So back to our tools here. Then now, if I've succeeded in importing my video and I want to export after I've worked on, it's either I click here to save it as zip file, or maybe project for Mac or extra package, or I will come to this place and click on this export here. So if I click on export here, I'll be able to say share it as local file, or as text me video preview, as Vimeo, or YouTube, or Google Drive, or custom production. So if I want to save as local file, it means I want to save the video on my device. So I can just click on this, or maybe I want to share to YouTube, or to YouTube. You see, the duration of the video exceeds that allowed by YouTube. The upload may fail. Can you see? So now, it is the essence of this video is actually to save to you. You see, you need to sign in to YouTube to be able to use it, but we are not signing in. We want to export to our local file, that's to our device or our laptop that we're using currently. So you can see there's a custom production settings. We want to, you could see these are the different versions. If I want to MP4 with smart player up to 720 MB, MP4 with smart player up to 1080, these are different production output. You can see this HD, this MP4 only, MP4 only up to 720. You can see these are other custom this thing. You can even add your own preset or custom yourself, but you can use 1080, which is more of high resolution, either this or MP4, this HD. You can use this HD or this smart player. So if I want to use smart player, it means this is what is going to, if the international are larger than this, the video is automatically scaled down during production. If editing dimension are smaller than this, video produces editing dimension. Video plays on most desktop browsers and many newer mobile devices. Interactive features such as, you can see this. This is what this is going to give you access to. Let's see MP4 only and see. You can see smaller video plus mostly desktop browser and newer device interaction. So we'll use this MP4. If you want to save your video for maybe up to 72 pixel, you can use this. So once you are done, you click on next and the video will be saved. The video, it will take you to where you want to save the video. You can give the project a name, save the click the location where you want to save your video, and you save your video. So that's how the export aspect works. You click on finish and you're able to save it. So then the next thing is you can see if you want to sign in. Remember earlier I wanted to sign in and it showed something. This is it, but I'm not going through all this. new record, you want to start new recording. This you want to connect your mobile devices, you want to manage teams, manage templates, library, batch production. But this course is not advanced, it's basic, so I will not need to cover all this. So these are other editing tools that we'll be doing while we work. You want to undo something you have done, this is it. You want to go back to it, this is it. You want to cut, this is it. You want to copy, this is it. You want to paste, this is it. You want to delete, this is it. Maybe for instance, I added an effect, maybe a logo, I want to duplicate it. I can use that copy and paste. I want to cut something, I can do that. Repo delete, control backspace, add. You don't need to learn all of this now because we'll still be dealing with tools. So these are the interface. You can see add animation, behavior, effect. You can remove, you can add captions. You can see apply speech to text, improve speech to text, smart focus, view. You can see our canvas, enable canvas snapping, our canvas, zoom in, zoom out. You can see export, the same thing I covered earlier. If you need help, you can go online to search for more tutorials on how to use Camstasia. If you must learn how to use it professionally, you get. So that's that. Then the next thing is, let me off my data, sorry. You can see here is where you'll be seeing your files. Any file you add, this is where you see it. So this is your media, and that's it. This is where we are currently. This our library. If you have anything saved, like your music, your background, your intros, your icons, anything you would want to use, this is where you find them. If I click on this icon, you can see these are building icons, different icons. Maybe I want to work on a video now. You can see I just added an icon. I just added an icon. So that's that. That's that. You can see there. You can just go through them to see the different ones available. You can see intros. You want to add maybe an intro to your videos. You can see. You can see this is an intro. You can edit, add your information here, and you are good to go. So I can decide to copy this here and add it here. So by adding it here, I can decide to, this is a title. If you look to your right hand side, you can see this is a title. I can just change it to how are you. It could be the title of your video. I'm just using how are you. You can see subtitle, you can see good right, or maybe subtitle explaining good right. I'm just using this, not like, then subtitle, it could be your site or your phone number, anything depending on what you're using the video for. So if you play now, you see what's going to show. Can you see good right? How are you? So we are hearing that video because that voice, because that's the background video. That's what we worked on. That's what is under the very video under is what was giving that voice. So you can see this is a text I added. So that's that for how intros works. Though we'll be doing more of that later, but for now, I just had to just walk you on that so that you get from this basic view. So that's library for you. These are your favorite. Maybe you have anything saved, it will be here, and you add it into your favorite. You see it here. Annotations, let's see annotations. Maybe you're editing a video, you want to add a caption, you want to add anything, you can add arrows, you can add shapes, you can add blur or highlight. You can blur a part of a video or you highlight. You can see this to blur. For instance, maybe I want to blur this part now. You can see maybe it's sensitive and I want to hide it. This is what I will do. I can decide to increase it. I decide to increase the blur, the intensity here. You can see this 100%. I think that's not enough for me. Is there no way I can increase it more? You can see. So you can blur a part of a video, a text this way, or you can highlight it. You can highlight a part. You can highlight a part. Look at this. So maybe you are teaching, you are doing something, you want people to pay attention, you can just use this thing to highlight it, add a background color so that it shows. You want to put focus, that's it. I'm already explaining tools why it's supposed to be interface. Well, it's still fine. So you can test them to see how they are working. This one is sketch motion. For instance, maybe I want to put an emphasis here. Let's see what happens. Let me play and see. Can you see? So maybe I want to give direction, that's that. Then here you want to keystroke call out. Maybe you are teaching something, maybe you're a programmer or something, or maybe you are teaching computer, you want to guide people some keystroke call out. You can just use it. For instance, Control A is to uh, highlight all text. You can see it's showing here. You can see. So that's that for these annotations. There's a whole lot to learn. Transition, you want to maybe transit from a part of a video to another. For instance, let me try this and see here. Let me click and keep it here. Let's see what happens. Let me delete this. Let me keep the transition here. Let me keep the transition here. What's wrong? It's not showing. Oh, okay. Let me cut this here first. Okay. Sorry, it's not cut. It's to trim. It's supposed to trim. Is a symbol for split rather. So you can see. Now let me try to add this here and see. Why is it not showing? Let me play and see. Sorry. Okay. I'll still be doing this. I'll still be doing this in detail. So let's just walk through the. You can see these are other behavior, like you want your text to behave, fly in, fade in. These are some of the things you can do. Animations. You want to add animations to your text or whatever you're doing. You can use this cursor effect. You want to use highlight. Maybe you are teaching, you want to highlight a part, you can just add a cursor effect and it will pop up. So there is more to it. You can click here to see, you can see voice narration, audio effect, visual effects, interactive captions. You want to add captions to your, you can add captions by clicking on this. You insert captions. So while the video is upgoing, you can be entering your captions here so that people will be able to read through, just like YouTube captions and the rest. So here it's your working environment. This is what we'll be working on. You can see play button and the rest here, properties, export, you want to close, minimize this, and that's just more of how the interface looks like. So on the next video, I am going to be guiding you on some of the essential tools, some editing tools will pay attention to while creating or editing our video.